Hey guys, so I thought I would share a little information about how the wine judging at the Danish Wine Fair went, how it all works. So first of all the judges there are professional wine tasters. It's only people that work professionally with wine and have experience with judging wine and analyzing wine objectively. So sommeliers and people with diploma and restaurateurs. So all professionals there. And then when you arrive, you are signed up to different tables, with every table having 3 to 4 judges sitting at that table and tasting the same wines. And for each table, there are 2 helpers that bring you the wine and help you with the spit buckets and water and everything. And then you have 1 chief judge helping all the tables. So all the wines are tasted blind. We taste, it's a little different from table to table. At my table, we had, I think it was 41 wines that we tasted over 4 hours. So there was pretty good time for each wine to make notes and taste it and analyze it. So that was really nice. So it works like this, that you, on your table, you have as a list of all the wines that you're going to taste. But of course, you only have a color code on them and a number. That's all you get. And then you have your wine glasses in front of you. You had 4 glasses in front of you all the time. And on each glass, there was a little color code on it so that you knew what wines were going where. And then when the helpers brought the wines were in bags that had the colors on them again. So you were sure that the correct wine you tasted was in the correct glass and got the correct judgment. And in my table, we were 3 judges. There was me, a sommelier, and a restaurateur, and then one making wine himself and selling wine. So yeah, it was a really good team. We tasted all the wines first individually without talking to each other. And then after we had made our own notes, then we discussed it. And if you were within 2 points of each other in total, then it was fine, then you just move on. But if there were more than 2 points difference between the points, then you have to either discuss and come to a closer agreement, or you call the chief judge. So it doesn't. So it's because the final point is the average of the points given by the 3 judges or 4 judges at some tables. But of course, it would be, there's something wrong if one judge is giving 6 points and another judge is giving 16 points. Then maybe something has been misunderstood. So the points were given for appearance, for nose, for palate, and then overall judgment. And of course, the most points was for the palate. That was 11 of the total of 20 points you could give. And what was really important was not just giving the points, but to really write really good notes for each wine of why are you giving these points, what is going on in the wine, because a lot of the wines entered are from producers still learning, because Danish wine is just still so new and young. So it's a really important information for these producers. They'll get all our notes to know what was good, what could be better, why aren't they getting, especially of course if they're not getting the points that they hope for. We had some tough categories at my table. First we had rosés, which was lovely. It was 25 degrees outside that day, so it was really nice with some good, refreshing rosés, and it went pretty well. We even gave a silver medal, and we gave up some bronze medals too. And but then we had medium to bold red wines, and that was a tough category for Danish wine. There was a lot of slightly immature wines. So the only information you get on each wine is just the color code, which doesn't have really anything to do with the wine, the vintage, and then the producers can write like what grape varieties and if there's anything special. So yeah, that was a little bit about blind tasting Danish wine for me today.